A fantastic trip with Sea Eagle. Nadia accompanied us throughout the trip and was super sweet. We were a small group of 15 people on the speedboat, which was very relaxing and I can only recommend it. Maya Bay was definitely best to go early, especially at this busy time of year, not too many there. Could have had less time at Pota, although we only had longer there due to low tide so couldn't see the sea parting. Also really like Bamboo Island for the snorkeling. It was a great tour by Sea Eagle. The guide, the car driver and the boat driver are polite and enthusiastic. The tour was just as planned in itinerary. Amazing view and you got to swim at 4 different places and snorkeling. I saw so many beautiful barrowfish. This tour showed many of the highlights of the islands. I loved it. The only downside was I felt the group was really big and a little bit difficult to manage. We were pretty packed on the boat. The guides were great, helpful, kind, excited and ready to take pictures. I would definitely recommend, just be prepared to learn patience traveling with our tour guide. Nay was very cheerful and detailed in explaining the itinerary. Phi Phi Islands is ultimately a tourist attraction, and it is impossible to totally avoid all the crowd. However, the early bird package definitely helped in reducing the crowd volume at every location. The time allocated for every location was also well planned and sufficient. We were concerned about early start but tour group packed breakfast to eat on the first island. Instant coffee and hot water, muffins, bananas and boiled eggs. No tea though. We managed to hit all the islands in our fast boat. That included a lagoon swim, on-time pickup and spent a wonderful time swimming and snorkeling. Breakfast and lunch provided were good. Staff was very helpful. Early morning trip was good to avoid peak rush. Early 4 Island and Phi Phi Island tour was best to choose. We reached early and beaten the crowds. We enjoyed a lot. Thank you Kluk. All was great, the team is very professional. We went and came back on time as they planned out. Islands all beautiful. Everything fine, smiley face emoji, well enjoyed every beaches, umbrella on ground emoji, and speedy boat, ship emoji, experience nice. The tour was worth it. We were at the first group at the 4 Island, time spent in each island was good enough, everything went well, the tour guide Far was exceptional and of course the other crew. I had a great time, thank you for the great hospitality. Wonderful experience. Highly recommended. Transfer to and from hotel to pier was fuss-free. Started early. We were the only group on Thale Waek. Had a nice leisurely breakfast there prepared by the staff. Due to the tide we could only walk to one of the islands. Lunch was quite a spread, surprisingly, and was tasty. Salad, rice, masala chicken, fried chicken drumlets and tom yum soup. Snorkeling was so-so, have been to prettier snorkeling sites. Staff prepared picnic mats for us, with sufficient cold bottled water and canned Coke and Sprite. Best experience of Krabi trip. It was early bird tour with 4 Island and Phi Phi. Your guide was nice and we had a great time. Much recommended. It was a pretty fun tour. I recommend. Glad I went on this as the island we visited was less crowded due to the time we went. As we were leaving Maya Bay, we saw the large crowd coming and so we escaped that. Far was our guide and he was so amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Although this time of season had rougher sea conditions, snorkeling was challenging but it didn't bother me as I could still swim.